Oh, that's crunch. Hold on. I gotta sit. Oof. There we go. Hi. Sorry, we would have been up here, but I didn't read the box. Making a toaster strudel. And I was like, toaster strudel, blurb. Made one for Mal. They come out of the toaster, and I'm like, alright, cool. We're serving them up. And Mal's like, it's frozen in the middle. And I'm like, yeah? She's like, you didn't do it enough. And I was like, okay, well, maybe just do it again. So then we had to wait on it to do again. Morning, everybody. Good morning to Tuesday. I know it's Tuesday because my phone told me.
Good.
I couldn't tell you what week it is. I couldn't tell you what month it is. I could tell you it's 2020 because it's 20.
I only know because I had to check the milk this morning.
The reason I don't know the reason I don't know the week or the month is because it's 2020. That's such a ring to it, 2020.
I know.
What a memorable year. Anyway, these are the last two toaster strudels from when we got them. When we did the
comparison.
Yeah, when we did the comparison for toaster strudels
and Pop-Tarts.
Mm-hmm. So what we're really trying to do. Oh, I could make a design.
I started to, but there was too much frosting.
Oh, I'll try and make a design here.
What we're really trying to do is empty the freezer.
Yeah, we're trying.
There's a hype train this morning.
Wait, what? Okay, well, I mean that's fine and good. I'm just making a design.
Ooh, hot.
Look at that. Can they see that? Look, it's low vlog camera. I made a sub badge. Holy crap.
Gippy.
There's milk bombs and all sorts of things happening. Well, thank y'all. Let me put the rest of the stuff on here because if I don't eat all of the frosting, I've completely missed the point of the toaster strudel. Get in there. Get in there, little buddy. Go. There we go.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, Stinker, how are you? You're kind of in the way. You're further than me. I'll put it on your plate. Man, okay. Neat. How's everyone's weekend? Sit down, bud. Or don't. I'm assuming that some people caught the Sticker Star stream because I was not able to catch it, but I've been informed of so many different things. So I feel like I'm
I got frosting all over my hands.
Largely in the well. I thought you were gonna bring up forks.
Forks?
Yeah.
You eat that with a fork?
I don't know. It's just got the sticky. You're the same reason you are like, oh no, I got it all over my hands. Can you get like a tissue?
You want a tissue?
Well, I mean, like, look at it. Listen, you brought these up. You had to have the forethought to. You can't just touch them. Then
you can.
You both. I mean, I could touch it, but I gotta know that it'll be okay at the end.
It'll be okay.
It's very important.
There's a sink like right there.
What?
There's a sink like right there.
Yeah, but I got a cat on me, so I can't do that. Anyway, I say weekend because the last time we streamed was
Friday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Chess says frosting is close to whipped cream, the most lethal thing in the world.
Listen. People relate. Someone does. Maybe not everyone. Maybe even just a small amount of people. But there are people that are watching that relate, and they're like, listen.
What about matte finish? Thomas says.
Brandon relates. You don't want to, like, if you know something is going to, like, be messy, then you don't want to touch it. The same reason they give you silverware at the Waffle House.
You could never work in, like, ceramics.
For, like, a multitude of reasons.
Yeah, actually.
I'm not a ceramic artist.
Well, not that. That's
You
not the
could
reason.
never be a firefighter.
Because clay dries out your hands, so you, like, otherwise they're, like, bleeding. So you need to, like, make sure you, like, use lotion after. Because it sucks the moisture out of your hands.
Paul says we need toaster strudel gloves. Well, I just want to know, before I touch something...
Tissue's gonna be terrible. It's just gonna stick to your hands.
Well, it'll be alright. I just want to know, before I touch something that's gonna be sticky, I just want to know that I'm gonna be okay on the end of that. You know. Toaster strudel gloves, you mean latex gloves. No, that would be homicide. No latex in this house. I mean, we probably have some things that are latex. I got that little...
Thomas says, where's your
rocket
drawer of
thing.
napkins from fast food restaurants? We don't have
Dad,
one.
is that you? Dad?
Oh, Kepi.
He's a good stinker.
He's a good stinker.
He's a good stinker. Okay, let me finish. You did it so... You did it so fast.
I know. I'm glad they are gone, though. They take up far too much room in the freezer.
I mean... Do they take up room? They do. Do they take up much room? It's so messy.
I know it is.
So messy.
I had, like, figured out the art of toaster strudels as a kid. Like, how far to put the frosting so it wouldn't run. How many cycles through the toaster to get it perfect.
Well, I'm so glad.
But now we have a new toaster and I'm not 18 anymore.
I'm so glad that you developed life skills for toaster strudels. See, I'm willing to lick my fingers.
Yeah.
I'm willing to do that. But only if I know I got something to wipe them on at the end. You know, because I'm
Kepler
like...
is offended.
He licked his butt! He ain't offended! The bar is so much different. Little dude's gotta clean his little bunghole, and I just licking my fingers. No, it's a completely different thing. He ain't offended. Anyway. Sorry. I just saw Automod go by and be like, licked his butt? And we're like, no, that's okay here. It's like, you're streaming with the family friendly tag. I'm like, no, it's about a cat. It's alright. Are you Family Jewels?
Renee says Automod's been putting in overtime. Yeah, it has.
God. Anyway. That's fine. Do
Hi,
you know where
Keppers.
where your fingers have been? Yeah. On my hands. What a ridiculous question. All right. Let me read some of these things. Y'all nuts. Y'all started a high P train. We weren't even here. I thought
I heard Peggy.
I
when
thought
was
I heard
downstairs.
Peggy.
Mhm.
I was downstairs and I was like, do I hear Peggy? And I guess I did. So there's all sorts of stuff
What are
happening.
you doing?
Anyway, thank you all. I appreciate it. Completing a level 3 high P train this morning. Let's read some alerts here. to see what y'all said. We had a sub from Cala Libre. Appreciate it and welcome. 18 months, that's 1+ from Josh A. Brom. Thank you, Josh. 14 months from K. Carbon. The only part of the message is just a little tiny emote that looks like a little monster. It might be part of the train stuff. 17 months from Wolves with Pie. Appreciate it. 11 months from Tenderkraut. 11 months. But what is time really?
What is it?
A miserable pile of secrets. That's what I say. Especially lately. I'm like, I don't know. And everyone just gets to experience what my normal life is. Because I don't ever know what day it is. Time is a social construct. Correct. There was a Peggy. 2033 bits. From Tired Psychopomp 91. May I offer you a peg in these trying times? So anyway, Peggy started running. Tried to connect that. Close. It was pretty close. It's like, well, thank you.
Egg.
Well, I got,
Yeah.
I got that, but then, you know, because it's DeVito, I was trying to be like, well, another DeVito quote, but include Peggy. We gave it a shot.
You tried.
I tried. I think giving an attempt is the most important thing. 18 months from Quack Team James. Wow, 18 months. That's like 8 months more than 10 months. Happy breakfast day. Thank you, James. And your math adds up. 4 months from Sewer Rat. It's felt so much longer. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I've been coming to breakfast stream for 4 months. It feels like 4 years. Probably because the breakfast streams have gotten a little bit longer, too. So, Paul says, this quarantine has been the most consistent sleep schedule I've had in a decade. Oh, I wish I could say the same. I really wish I could say the same. I mean, maybe we'll get there. We've been kind of like working towards that.
Yeah.
There's been little things that's screwed things up here and there, but, you know. It's fine. It probably won't be fixed Thursday.
No. Thursday night's gonna.
Yeah, I'm
sorry.
I'm sorry. If you want to blame anyone, blame John.
Blame John?
Blame
okay.
John. Blame John.
Should I just tweet him and be like, I blame you?
No. For those who aren't aware, I'll be joining John and Tom and Jared for a stream on Thursday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern. Fossig's got the details there. So yeah, it'll be exciting. It'll be exciting. We're gonna be playing. Well, we won't be playing. John will be playing, and I'll be talking about the fact that he's playing games for like 6 hours. And if I go to bed right at the stream ends, like right when it ends, it won't be that bad on my sleep.
It won't be that bad.
Yeah. That bad. I mean, it'll be like kind of bad.
It's easier for you to fix things, though. I have a harder time.
Yeah. I tend to adjust pretty well to sleep changes.
Mm-hmm.
Mal...
Yeah.
Not particularly well. We try. We got 17 months from BugGamer24. Hello, Stephen and Mal. I've had to miss the last few breakfast streams due to work. I always love breakfast streams and vlogs, so thank you for the continued work you've put in. No problem. No problem. It's a good reminder that I need to release some vlogs. I'll probably do that today, unless something goes awry. We've been busy. We've been busy, but, as an example, you'll have Smash to watch, so it's like give and take. 16 months from Ange. Obligatory 16 message. I hope everyone is doing well during quarantine. If only I had enough audio skills to, like, change their words. But from the word 16, so I don't know how you would do that. It seems like I'd have to find them and have them re-record it. It might be expensive.
Are you rolling, Kepi?
I'm just glad that he's feeling better today.
Yeah.
Kep had a bit of an issue yesterday. Is when we were recording Smash, we had just finished an episode, and he was walking through here.
Well, he was on the ground, and he stretched out and rolled, because that's what he does.
Oh, I thought he was actively walking through. Oh, he had been on the ground.
He had been on the ground, just laying there sleeping, and then he stretched out, and as he stretches, he kind of rolls onto his back, and then he gets up. And then he started to walk, and he kind of, like, backed up a little bit and hissed. And, like, something wasn't right.
Yeah, you could tell that he was in pain. And then he came over here, jumped up on Mao, walked across her lap to my lap. He laid down, and he was still hissing. And I was like, buddy, are you okay? So we turned off all the recording stuff and spent like 30 minutes just like watching him.
He wasn't limping, or he jumped on the couch fine, and...
See, I thought he was limping. We have completely different memories of what happened, me and you. Because I recorded the vlog yesterday, and all the stuff you're saying he didn't do, I was like, well, he limped from over there to here.
Well, I don't know if he was, like, carrying his leg up. He was favoring his right side.
We have different words to describe different things, or the same things, I guess. Anyway.
We think maybe he just had
Long story short.
a muscle cramp or something?
Yeah, I wasn't really sure what was up, but then he was better again.
Yeah, and he's been fine.
And the ultimate test was to see if he would go down the stairs. So we were at the bottom of the stairs, and I was watching him, and he was like, yep, nothing. Boop, boop, boop,
And he
boop,
went
boop.
up the stairs this morning, and...
So I don't know what it was. And I mean, you know, like, he has muscles. So, like, we get Charlie horses. I'm sure that he gets Charlie horses. But I've never actually seen that happen. So it was weird. It was, you know, it was weird. But he's been fine since, so you keep an eye on it. Make sure he's good. Anyway, 4 months from Keldeo60 who says, good morning. Good morning, Keldeo. 500 bits from SparkStrike13. Red came to my island on yesterday and all of his art was fake.
Mine too. Not yesterday, but the day before I had him. And it was all fake, and I was mad.
Red came to my island and 3 pieces were real.
So I went and bought one.
So I bought one, Mal bought one, and then I posted
to
Stephen and friends, and I was like, hey guys, there's a art piece here that's real. Like, come get it.
Yeah.
And then no one came and got it. And I was like, okay. Several people in our group had not had Red yet.
Yeah.
And like, I kind of get that. But there were some other people that didn't come get it. Oh, and Lindsay, the one that we had, she had already had.
Yeah.
But there were so few people that I'm like, they could have come and got it.
Do you know which ones you have?
What?
I have Van Gogh sunflowers, and
I have
Vermeer's girl with a pearl earring.
I have Moody painting and Famous painting.
I don't know which ones those are.
Me either. I got one that's a guy like in the fields throwing wheat or something.
Is that a Van Gogh? I think that's a Van Gogh.
Yeah, I think it is Van Gogh.
Famous is Mona Lisa? Okay.
Oh yeah, I have the Mona Lisa. So those are the 2 I have. So no. Alex made Fossil Town, and I've been telling him, I was like, you gotta make Art Town now.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fossil Town. If you and your friends playing Animal Crossing want to finish your fossil collections faster, want to know what you have and you need a checklist, Fossil Town. Is it fossiltown.com? Is that what he did? Maybe. Probably. It's probably .com.
I'm sure one of the mods is going to have it faster than I do.
Yep, Fossil's already got it. Yep, Fossil Town. It's just it's a little website that Alex whipped up that helps you keep track of that. So, but also the source code is available. So I think he might want someone else to make Art Town. Someone else do this. 500 bits from Nixelpad. Good morning, grandparents, aka the world's most effective alarm clock. Thanks for giving me a reason to be up before noon outside of Animal Crossing.
I saw a tweet yesterday and I felt it very deeply. And it was like, I haven't been excited to wake up in the morning in like 10 years, and I can't believe I spent $60 to get Animal Crossing and that's all I needed.
I mean, it's been nice. It's been nice. I'm to the point now I can't be bothered to play before noon though, because it used to be where I had to check turnip prices.
I need to check turnip prices. I'm supposed to have a big spike this week.
And like I'm still checking them, But I've now made enough in-game money to basically do anything that I want. So I'm checking them for me because I still have turnips. I'm checking them for our friends in case they need to sell turnips. But I'm starting to get to the point where I'm not remembering to to turn the game on before noon. And like, yeah, it's fine. It's okay.
Chad is talking about Tom's turnip addiction.
Tom, so from what we understand, Tom is attempting to see if the game will allow him a 10th digit. You know, to get to 1 billion bells. And I'm like, go for it. Your town is going to look crazy for a long time, but I mean, you know, would it be interesting? Yeah, it would be interesting.
See, I saw a post where someone had filled up their entire island with holes and stuff and left stuff everywhere, trying to get all the rocks in one spot.
That's cool.
And I was like, oh, that's a good idea.
That's a really neat, really neat thing. So for the Animal Crossing players, if you haven't seen that, when you destroy a rock, you eat a piece of fruit and then hit it with a
shovel.
With a tool, it'll break the rock, and then it's like in a few days, it'll come back. And if there's no space for it to come back,
it'll go wherever there's an open space. So if you only leave a certain spot where you want it.
Yeah, it's a really neat idea. Like, it's a lot of freaking work.
Yeah.
But you get 6 rocks, so you can decide where you want your rock garden. And then you cover your entire island with crap.
Hella says, I know someone doing that. They made a really cool little rock garden. Which is cool, because you can, like, plan for them to be in places so you don't ever have to dig a hole.
Yeah.
So you just have the other rocks and, like, a fence to kind of keep you from getting knocked too far back.
It's a neat idea. Mm-hmm. Like, there's a part of me that, you know, I'm like, oh, that's neat. I want to do that. And then I'm like, I don't want to do that. One of the biggest problems I've had with Animal Crossing thus far is that I've been, you know, terraforming things. And I'll start on an idea. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, I got this idea. And I start doing it. And then I get, like, halfway through the idea, and I come up with a different idea. And I'm like, oh, God. So then I'm trying to, like, keep what I have, but adjust for this other thing. And Stephen
was like, I'm going to put all my little villagers here. And then now he's like, wait, but there's going to be a river and it won't fit. And I'm like, why don't you put half here and half here? And he's like, well...
It's just...
Because he hasn't put enough for the other half to be in the way yet.
Yeah.
He started, but...
Again...
You wouldn't have to move him a second time.
The reason it happened is because I had an idea, started the idea... The idea that I had wasn't quite right, so I tweaked it while simultaneously doing this other idea. Uh-huh. And when I tweaked the idea, this other idea was like, oh, I don't work very well anymore. And I was like, oh, no. Paper pennies. That's why I just have ideas and never do anything with them. Galaxy brain. Like, I know that at some point I'll enjoy Animal Crossing again.
When your island's done?
When I'm not spending my time just, like, digging. When I can turn on the game and be like, oh, I just want to chat with my villagers and, like, hit a rock, I'll be good. But for right now, it's, you know...
See...
As Paul says, it's not done.
I had, like, a general plan, but only one area was like, okay, I have to count out where things are going. So I did that first... And then once that's done, then the rest of it's going to kind of just free-form my general idea. Because I took the map and I was like, okay, this is how this part's going. This area's going to be a thing, and this area's going to be a thing. And then I'll deal with just, like, whatever the limitation of that space is when I get there. But I'm starting on the stuff that has to be.
Well.
And yeah, Paul says there's more than one reason why I wanted to keep my island natural. And Paul's is very cool. Like... It feels like he took what the game gave him, but it flows really well. Like, he planned
Paul's Island is really good. It'll be the next Animal Crossing episode. And we're going to start alternating weeks. Because in April, we just did every Saturday was Animal Crossing. Now we'll start alternating. So you'll start seeing Broken Picture Phone and 1000 Blank White Cards and stuff again. But Paul's is the next Animal Crossing island. that we recorded, and it's real good. Not many Animal Crossing islands have a full runway.
So more than seaplanes can land.
It's true. It's true. Anyway, we should probably keep reading. We talked about Animal Crossing a lot. 11 months from Elia Lugaru. 11 months? How has it been that long already? Wow. Thank you, Elio. 300 bits from Shishisama. Celebratory coffee. For a new coffee maker. Needed more than a 4-cup since I'm not the only coffee drinker in the house anymore. Tempted to go back to a French press again at some point, but the drip coffee maker is fine for me now. Oh, nice. My dad has the opposite problem. Where both he and my mom drink coffee, but like my mom will like have a cup of coffee and my dad will make a pot of coffee. Mm-hmm. And then my mom will drink a cup and my dad will drink the other 11. And like that's just not an exaggeration. It's just like every day I will drink an entire pot of coffee. And he's been doing that for a long time. And I'm like, I don't know. Seems like maybe don't do all of that. Just a lot of coffee. I know he's watching.
Because they texted us this morning and said we're ready for breakfast stream.
I love you. It's just it does seem like a lot of coffee. Because I drink at least 1 cup a day, but sometimes like 2. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And then I try to mix it up with like tea too. So I might have a coffee, but then I'll have a tea later or something. So anyway, congrats on your new coffee maker. Let's see, 500 bits from Mr. Gameboy 18. Good morning, grandparents. Were you able to catch the Sticker Star stream at all? I never played the game myself, but them going through it and actually talking about what is bad was just wow. I'm glad I never played the game. Are you ready for your stream Thursday? So a little bit earlier we had mentioned we haven't, or I wasn't able to catch the stream, but I've had a lot of people
send clips
and then just tell me about it. So and also I had to email Emil something last night. So yeah. I don't know when he'll see that. He's going to need it for his next series, so I'm sure he'll see it soon. Yeah, I'm excited for the stream Thursday. And you know, we'll be up a little bit late, but not like super late. Could be worse. Could have went forward with starting Saturday at midnight. Yeah. That would have been worse. Yeah, it would have been up real late. Let's see. Everyone's freaking out about this music. Don't you like it? Do you like the horror music? 10 months from Jessica. I'm almost to a year. Thank you for everything, Stephen and Mel. Thank you, Jessica. 2 more months, and you'll move from the pluses to the numbers. And then eventually the pluses come back. 20 months.
It's going to fall off your lap.
No, he's fine.
Look at this.
He's shipped. Yeah, I know. He's got... Okay, let me just get up under here. He's looking at me like, don't you make me move. I'm just...
You're going to fall, buddy.
There you go. Is that better? Is that better?
It's like halfway hanging off Steven's leg.
Did you have a leg cramp yesterday? Is that what that was? We don't know.
Oh, I gotta tell them what Kep's been doing lately.
Sure.
So, whenever we've been giving Kep his treats, he's always been really good at learning his tricks. Because we make him do a trick before he gets a treat. Like, Sagan was brilliant. Like, he was a very smart cat, but Kepler just... It didn't occur to Kepler to try and, like, game the system to get something else. Like, Sagan would try and outthink you and try and get more treats or not have to do the trick all the way. Kep would just do it and be like, okay, give me the treat. So, I've been trying to get him to, like, wait longer and, like, actually get the trick down perfectly. Mm-hmm. And he starts to get frustrated if he hasn't quite sat all the way or shook right, because he shakes. Mm-hmm. He'll start to, like, kind of stand up on his back feet to shake. I don't want him to do that. I want him to stay sitting. And he gets angry at me, and his tail swishes, and it gets puffed up like a little raccoon when cats get scared.
Yep. I'm going to send a photo. You keep talking.
Anyway, it's really great. I really love it because he gets angry and his tail gets puffy. He's also been really getting into tub drinks because for a long time he didn't... Because we had the fountain, he didn't care, and he would just drink from that instead of begging at the sink. But now he's like, I need more sink drinks and tub drinks.
cat tax. I'll post this into the mod channel. It's funny because, like, also, that was fast. Are you serious?
You locked your phone as Brandon posted that.
That is... Brandon, how... That's so fast. Anyway, it's funny because, like, when we show pictures of, you know, Cap, it's literally always this photo. He's, like, curled up.
Yeah, on your lap.
He's curled up as a little shrimp boy. And he's just laying there. And he's snoring a little bit. Wonderful. Also got a message from my mom, who said that she wanted me to clarify that my dad is down to half a pot now. I was like, okay, all right. So full clarification, and I mean, if you think about it, that is actually a huge cutback. If you go from 12 cups to 6 cups, that is actually a huge cutback. So he doesn't drink a full pot anymore. Apparently, that much coffee was not good for him, so he's cut back. 20 months from LHMS1704. Thank you both for 20 amazing months. It's been a blast. I actually passed my oral exam today too, so the stream is going to be my treatment for it. Have an incredible day, you two. Love from Norway.
Congratulations on your exam.
That's awesome. And 20 months is awesome too. That's a long time. People are getting into them two in a digit. Well, 2 is also a digit, I suppose. 3 months from Macau 2020, so this just happened. And during redacted disease quarantine. Thank you, Macau. And congrats on the plus. 500 bits from Nixelpad, who says, hashtag, it's just an ad.
It's because Jump Up Superstar was playing.
I actually said that when I was downstairs. Because I heard that start. And I was thinking, we're singing an ad. There was no way to really incorporate that sort of thing into this year's Coliseum.
No.
But just you wait.
You gonna try and make John laugh on Thursday night?
I mean, yes. Like, just conceptually. Of course. You think I'm gonna go in there and be like, whatever John thinks is funny, don't say. Don't make John laugh. No. But, I mean, like, next year.
Yeah.
Next year, when everyone's together, you know, physically again. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, Jesus. Then we'll go for...
Sapphire Becca says, Tom did, though. Yeah, Tom got John to lay on the floor and laugh.
I hope everyone works together to get people on the floor and get them to laugh till they're like... You know what the best feeling in the world is? If you're making someone laugh so hard that they give you that thing you don't hear very often in life, that phrase where they go, no, 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 I'm gonna pee. That is, like, you don't hit that very many times in your life, but you feel like a god when someone's like, no, 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 I'm gonna pee. Like, that's like, you're like, I've done it. I've done it. I've achieved greatness. Anyway. What if you actually get them to pee themselves? Well, then you might have gone too far. You want someone... Brandon says, must be a 30s thing. Brandon, I felt like this for a long time. I've made someone lose control of their own body. Exactly! Baccarat says, this seems like a fetish. No. It's not a fetish thing. Hashtag family friendly. It's just the idea of making someone laugh so hard to the point where they literally have completely lost control. It's great.
What about, like, when you just can't breathe?
That's good, too.
Because, like, that's what happened to me during the Jump Up segment last year.
Yeah, that's good, too. Sometimes they go hand in hand. Sometimes they go hand in hand. But Mao has a very exasperated phrase of, I can't breathe. Yeah. And I can hear you say it in my head. Like, when you were laughing so hard and you go, I can't breathe! Like, it's that line. And it's great. I can't breathe! It's great. Anyway, I just, making folks laugh is just, I don't know. From a young age, I was like, this is the best thing. I love this. I want this to happen all the time. And if you can get people to that point, it's wonderful. Where were we? 8 months from Nikki K. Lynn. Happy whatever day it is.
Coffee.
It's coffee day. 20 months from Peach Macaron. 20 months, that's as many as 2 10s. Correct. 20 months for Danny X6 at Tier 3 Platinum Toast. Ah, yes. 20. Neat. I like that message. Randy B213 gives a sub to Chain Chomper, which makes me want to play more Mario, which I guess I will next week. 400 bits from Silver JD. Morning. I beat Mother 1 yesterday and I enjoyed it. Def has its own charms. Sad that my journey in Mother games is over now. Also, it kind of makes you feel sorry in a way for Gygas that he was raised and betrayed. Yeah. I mean, there's... I'm like, is that spoilery? It's been 30-something years. It's probably fine. Yeah, it has its own charms. It's really hard.
It is hard.
It's really hard. So, you have to, like... You know, I was saying it on Thursday, but, like, if you're going to play the Mother games, start with Earthbound, play Mother 3, and then play Mother 1. So... But yeah, it's good. And you can legally play Mother 1 on Wii U. And nothing else, right?
Yeah.
Nothing else. And nothing else. Thanks, Nintendo. 1,000 bits from GamerGirl2108. Good morning, Stephen Amell. I just paid off my car yesterday. Hope you're well.
Congrats.
Awesome. Congrats. That's a great feeling. It's probably a weird time to pay off the car when you're not probably using the car as much.
Yeah.
We filled up our tank before the pandemic was declared. So the pandemic was declared.
That would have been before your birthday in March.
We filled up the tank, and we have used a quarter of the tank. We have used a quarter of a tank in 2 months.
The Subaru has this little bar system.
Yeah.
And so Steven's like, we're down to like...
I call them cubes.
Yeah, fuel cubes.
I call them fuel cubes. And
We've used up a fuel cube.
I announce it in a way similar to like a video game would. And I don't know why, but like you get 12 fuel cubes. And we're driving, and anytime I notice that the fuel cube is gone, I was like, Mallory, we are down to 11 fuel cubes. Anyway, we're at 9 fuel cubes, so we still have 3/4 of a tank, and that's pretty impressive. So, based on how this is going, we can try for 6 more months. As long as we don't increase our trips out, we can literally drive for 6 more months on this same tank of gas.
I mean, we should probably fill up at some point to freshen the gas. Do you need to do that?
I don't know what
Does gas go bad?
I don't know. First off, I'm not an expert about gas, but when you say freshen up the gas, put a little oregano in there. Freshen up that gas. Oh my god, how big is the tank? Is it, what, 16 gallons?
I think so.
Probably 16 gallons. I believe it's the exact same tank size as the Escape, which was 16, so... Mm-hmm. Anyway, need some gas perfume. What was I doing? 17 months from Incarnado95. 17, just 1 month away from the 1+. Thank you, Incarnado. I'm seeing some beans, so I'm gonna give you the beans. It's past 9:30. It's basically bean time. So have some beans. There you go. This is nice little music. It's good little music. It's wonderful. Anyway, patreon.com/StephenGeorgeRomanwigs if you choose to support us there. We appreciate it. Thank you. Also, I saw Blake post something. Scrolled by now. I was too busy bopping to the music. It was funny to me. Yeah. That caught me off guard. It says reaching 2,000 miles in 2077. I mean, based on how we're going, the math adds up.
Who knows? Maybe we'll get to go to Florida this summer.
So, like, on a very realistic note, and I know everyone's got feelings and opinions about this, and that's fine. Things are starting to open up. Like, no matter how you feel about it, that's just... It doesn't matter how you feel. That's just the way it is. Things are opening up. And at some point, depending on the state of the states, we may feel comfortable. And I don't know when that'll be, but we may feel comfortable.
Yeah, we have to feel comfortable to go.
If we feel comfortable enough to go to Florida, then we will. And would I like to? I mean, I would like to. I would, because that was the whole plan. It's like, we're going to make a little mini road trip and hit up a bunch of game stores and finish the doggone Wii collection so we can do Extra Life and have the Wii games. And everything's kind of like been put on pause. But would I still like to? Yeah, I would still like to. So, yeah. Player's Choice is open. They opened yesterday. So, you know, if you're sitting at home and you're like, man, I need a game to play, and Player's Choice is within driving distance, go get a game. Please wear a mask. 14 months from Waste and Aeon. Good morning, George family. Hope the day is going well. If you could make a single change in your past that would affect your life today, what would it be? Also the rolling emotes. I mean, he is admittedly excited to, you know, get back to work.
Yeah.
So, let's see. One change I could make that would affect life today. My first thought is, do you remember that time that you were in the Target and they had like 50 copies of Conker's Bad Fur Day and they were selling them for $5? Buy them all. Buy all of them. That's my first thought. That's a weird first thought, but it's my first thought. You probably have a different thought than that.
I don't know. I can't think really, like, because like most of it would just be like work harder at school.
Oh, mine wouldn't be that. Mine would be like, oh, you did fine.
Because I always tested really well. Like, I was a, you know, A-B student, but I tested really well, so I didn't bother studying and didn't apply myself. Just because I always tested well, I'm like, I'm getting A's and B's. So, I
mean, for me, I wouldn't change anything academically. Like, there's some spots in academics where I didn't do as well as others. Like, very specifically, I would go back in time to the Chinese art class and be like, listen, Steven.
Don't skip the second to last day of class.
Your professor's going to move the exam date. He's going to act like he talked about it the entire course. He didn't. He's a liar, and he moved it up. He moves it up the day that you're not at class. Don't miss that day. If you do this, you will have completed college with A's and B's. But if you don't, you will have a C. It will be your only C. But did it matter? Not really. It's not. I would much rather have bought all those copies of Bad Fur Day. 6 months from Ride the Book Ninja. 6 months sure came fast. Great to have something to unwind to from home stress, as my dad is a key worker. Thank you for everything. Playing Animal Crossing as I watch. Shout out to everyone actively playing Animal Crossing right now. Raise your hands. Not you, not you. Not you. But some of you, absolutely, I know.
Chaz.
There they are.
Chaz said shout out to our conversations in Chinese art.
Aw. Me and Chaz talked a lot during Chinese art. Might be why I got a C. Might be. Also, a lot of folks. Hey, nothing wrong with that. It's a good way to... Honestly, though, because Animal Crossing is like there's a set amount of stuff you can do in a day. Like, yeah, you can force it. Like, you can fish all day if you wanted to. But there's a few, like, errands to do.
Yeah.
So it's actually kind of cool. Like, in the morning, it's like, oh, I'm going to watch breakfast stream. And during breakfast stream, I can do all those errands so they're done. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Advantages. 9 months from Dude4269. High P. Just now getting to the high P stuff. Spark Strike 13 with Milk Bomb. 5 subs to Shadowlands Pizza 1016. Gaming Fan 1928. Sunstone and Toon Linky. Spark Strike, thank you. Get 145 bits from Macau. 100 bits from Waste and Aeon. 100 bits from Ange. Queen Thief gives a sub to Pyrofire235. Herald of Exius gives a sub to Mike Boyens 1992. Denderkraut gives a sub to Gilch 3D. I don't know if I'm supposed to read. It's like letters and numbers, and I was like, nah, it's a word. I'll make it a word. Nixelpad with 500 bits. Apparently, I'm going real heavy on bits this soon. One of my internet friends in the Eastern time zone has had a whole week so far, and didn't know today was only Tuesday. Yeah. Sometimes the concept of what is and is not days passes very quickly. But also, you know, one of the things that's been really interesting is that the days feel about the same, but the weeks are going a little bit faster.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think some of it has to do with the fact that we're not going out almost at all. So, like, I get really excited when we finally go out. It's weird. It's like a oh, I don't want to go out because I'm trying to limit the amount of time we go out. But when we finally do, I'm like, oh, it's been 10 to 14 days.
Yeah.
It's time to go do a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's relatively exciting. 9 months from Ammon, Iowa. Hooray for Twitch, baby. I'm naming mine Grit after the series that brought me here. Aw. Well, that's sweet. I like that name. I mean, I must like it at least a little bit, because I named my character Grit. 300 bits from Aldo512. Can't see the hype train on mobile, so I'll just trust that P is happening. Shout out to everyone who was here on Friday and saw Mallory's immense frustration with my choice of words and alliteration. 300 bits from Furious Kid, a hype train. That's unfortunate. Still waiting on my salary. Ah, but you boarded the hype train. Because if you did anything at all on during the train, then like you did it, you got it, and you get to be included on the emotes too. Squid Baconator gives a sub to Toaster Strudel 26, which is also the number of toaster strudels that you have to eat at a time to be arrested. That's exactly how many.
Just watching him. Is he down?
He took his time, but he's all right.
Yeah, he got up from your lap where he was asleep and he was tired.
Yeah. I was watching him. He, instead of like going straight down, he was still like moving slow, so he was just kind of like meandering down the stairs, but he got there. He got there. 300 bits from Danny X6. Ah, yes. Hype. Neat. I like the callback. 500 bits from Mr. Game Boy. Hype. Okay, so now that Animal Crossing is out, is there a game that you are now looking forward to coming out? If not a game, is there anything coming out in general that you're excited for? So, yes. Not to... I don't feel like this should cause any debates. It should not be a controversial opinion. But I'm worried that people will be like, oh no, and want to discuss some of the stuff related to what's happened. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Was it yesterday?
I think so.
I'm really excited for The Last of Us 2. I'm excited for The Last of Us 2. Don't say... It should be obvious. Don't say any spoilers if you've seen them. I have not seen anything about it.
I wouldn't have known if you hadn't told me.
I've not seen anything about it. It got an official release date. It might have gotten a release date because a portion of the game was leaked and spoiled yesterday. But I'm still looking forward to it. It comes out June 19th. So that's a game that I've looked forward to for many years and am still looking forward to. Don't know anything about it. Going to continue to stay in the realm of not knowing about it. Yeah, first game was great. Naughty Dog does good work. And we'll see what happens. But I do plan on playing it. So if folks are like, man, I would like to see that game, guess what? I'll be playing it. So you'll get a chance to see it. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it, though. Under normal circumstances, I would have never considered streaming it, but I've heard that there is going to be some violence in it. So because of that, I'm like, I wonder how YouTube is going to treat this series. I'm a little worried about that. Just a little bit. I'll figure it out before you know, I get there. But it's my only concern is if it is as graphic as some of the...
That one trailer?
Yeah, and that might be barely scratching the surface of how graphic the game is, then I'm a little worried about how YouTube will handle it and be like, you know, I don't want to create an entire series on it and YouTube be like, oh, well, this is just demonetized. And I'll be like, well... So I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. And Mao, are you looking forward to anything?
I mean, I want to play that, but otherwise I don't know. There was a game I was looking forward to that was an indie game that had a date, and then it had a date pushed back, and now it's been pushed back and just says 2020, but that hasn't changed.
Yeah.
And their Twitter's been silent, so...
Well...
Yeah. Yeah, not David Lynch. Mineko's Night Market.
Yeah, yeah, on YouTube now you have to fill out a questionnaire for every video you release. And I actually realized something yesterday. I realized two things. And I hope that this helps someone. I'm gonna say this on the internets. When you're filling out your survey, I was looking at what to do for the finale of BioShock. I'm not going to spoil BioShock, but there is a scene in the end of BioShock that is very graphic, very, very extreme. And when I was looking at the options, because you have to fill out like the violence, there's a questionnaire that has like all these sections. One of them's for violence, and you have to choose which one to do. And I've been historically, so far, I've been doing the least one, which is like mild violence for whatever. But I was looking at the next one, and I had selected the next one. And when I selected the next one, it shows you up on the side like what it's going to do to the ads, and it said, you know, takes the ads from on to limited, which means that basically advertisers have to opt in for it, which means there could still be ads. Will there be? I mean, maybe not, but there could be. So I had already selected that option, and I reread the two things that I had...
Your two options.
My two options. And I realized that there was very, very particular verbiage used in them. And I said, you know what? I think I'm good on option one. Option one says unedited video of gameplay video footage or whatever. So like just playing through a video game on its own. There's a bunch of other things about real-life violence, and then there's a very particular line that says unedited gameplay footage that contains violence. The second option says edited footage of graphic video game violence, which would infer to me that it's talking about, like, editing together clips of graphic violence. So, like, if you put together a highlight reel of you playing Doom, and it's just, you know, crushing demon skulls or whatever. Like, that's not part of an unedited gameplay video. That's, you know, edited down. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm good with option one. In fact, I think that with option one, you should be able to get away with basically anything, you know, for a gameplay video. If you're doing an unedited playthrough of a game, I was like, I think that would be okay. So I changed it back. Eddie Bossy says that is the right interpretation. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right. Which gives me some level of hope for The Last of Us. So I went back to that first option, When I was done with the questionnaire, I still had limited ads. So I just want folks to be aware that when you do that survey, when you do that questionnaire, do not click the button until you're 100% sure, 100% sure that you know what you're going to do. Because if you choose a harsher option and then you go back, YouTube is accounting for folks that are, I guess, trying to like game the system and be like, oh wait, this will make my ads bad, and then go back. Do not click the button until you're 100% sure of what you're clicking. Yeah. Because if you do, it'll actually still count against you. Which is, I understand why they would have done that, but that sucks. I don't like that. So, keep it in mind.
You took a long time to say that.
Keep it in mind. Sorry. I wanted to fully explain the situation, but YouTube is literally trying to catch people. And again, I get it, but does it suck? Yes, I don't like it. So read before you click if you're filling something out. Where was I? All right, 717 bits from Tired Psychopomp 91. I had leftover bits, so hype, I guess. Honk for 2 goose. Thank you, Psychopomp. 300 bits for... Hi, buddy.
You're back. Come here, Kippy. How about my lap?
Came out of nowhere.
Come here, Kippy. Come here, Kippy.
300 bits from Platinum Pikachu 153. Here's some bits for that hype train and also to get the 1K bit badge.
Will you call him so he sees that my lap is open once he gets up here?
Yes.
No, you...
Come here. Come here.
Come on, Kippy.
Come on.
Come on, Kippy.
Come on.
He's just staring.
Okay. You do whatever you want to do. Okay, I'm gonna move on, and if he wants to do it, then he'll do it.
Okay.
Is that a fair... Okay. Because he might. Oh, he's walking. He's walking around the back of the couch. Anyway, Platinum Pikachu, thank you. And congrats on the bit badge. Fossix gives a sub to This Is an Advertisement. Kind of makes me wonder how many months they've had a sub, because that might have happened before. Vegetable Sorbet gives a sub to Lugia6. Appreciate it. 300 bits from Murmur. Good morning. What is your current favorite song? Current favorite song?
Coffee.
Coffee?
Hi, buddy.
You know what song I've had stuck in my head? It's not my favorite song, but it's a song I've had stuck in my head. Shout out to everyone who knows this song. Hank Williams Jr. A Country Boy Will Survive. I know why I've had it stuck in my head. I've had it stuck in my head because I'm in the process of adding all of the songs I like to a playlist, and I'm an H. So I'm on Hank Williams Jr. And it was like one of the most recent songs I played. And now that's just been stuck in my head. Are you ready for some football? Yeah, it's just...
I had to pull up my on repeat playlist on Spotify that they put together.
Yeah.
And my current song is You Can't Live There Forever. That's been on repeat.
You Can't Live There Forever?
Mm-hmm.
By...
The World is a Beautiful Place.
Okay, you can't just say a name of a song. I can say A Country Boy Can Survive by...
Yeah, I know. I was
Hank
going
Williams Jr.
to. But...
Or, Bo Cephas. Anyway, that's not my current favorite song, but that's a song that's
just been on repeat on my playlist.
your age is showing. Is Family Tradition on that list? Hank, why do you drink? Why do you roll smokes? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? Of course, this. 1,500 bits from Andrew in the kitchen. I want to hear Raisin Toast, so why not send in some bits during the urine locomotive? Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Back to work for me, unfortunately, but genuinely do not know how it's May soon. April went by so quickly, yet March took ages to pass. Time is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. March in particular was was a bizarre month. And April's just been this weird, like we have not seen folks since March 15th.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very strange time. Very strange time. 20 months from Spiffla. 20 months in 2020. Thanks for over a year and a half of keeping me company while I get ready for work. No problem, Spiffla. Glad to assist. 3 months from Maximin 888882. When you guys eventually get to playing Mario Galaxy, have you put Mal's motion sickness into thought? And if so, have you thought of ways to counteract it? We haven't. And I guarantee you it'll be something I think of like after we record the first one and Mal goes, oh my god, I'm so sick. Shout outs to everyone who was here for the
Loco Roco
stream.
Unfinished Swan, the beginning of that was that way.
Loco Roco. Doggone it. But it was going to be great. I have actually thought about that. I'm a little worried about Mario Galaxy. There's been some rumors that Mario Galaxy could be getting re-released onto Switch. That would be great. But I mean, the whole premise of the game is to make people motion sick. So, have you ever played it at all?
No.
Okay, so you don't have any history with it at all?
No,
Okay.
I've never even tried it.
Well, we'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens. I don't...
Can they see his face?
Oh.
A
little bit. There he is. His little nose. He's a good stinker. Furious Kitty gives a sub to Anise Vandervault. Thank you, Kitty. 16 months from the Demonic Diva. Uh-oh, you know what time it is? I'm 16! Thank you, Diva. 100 bits from Peekaboo 1920. 300 bits from Akira Dre. Good morning, grandparents. Despite everything, I hope we all have good days. I'm excited as tomorrow my daughter turns 8 months old, though I'm not as excited about the fact that she's already in 12-month clothes. I know that the whole period of, I mean, children just conceptually, but especially like early on, with them continually growing and having to change clothes is gotta be a whole thing. So I wish you luck, and also congrats. Like a birthday, but like a mini birthday. It's a month birthday. 8 months. 300 bits from Jacket K. Good morning. I wanted to get here on time, but I had to take some extra time this morning to make tea because someone thought it was a good idea to stay up to 2 a.m. to hunt Tarantula and watch two men play Paper Mario Sticker Star. There may be regrets on my life choices. No.
No.
Because then you get to look back and say, I was there. I was there. Honestly, I'm just surprised that John got Emil to agree to it. So, I'm glad that it happened. I'm very glad that it happened.
It's a large truck.
Garbage?
Large truck.
Oh, no, garbage truck is tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, tomorrow morning.
9 months from Pom Pom Misty. 9 months. Learning from the many other 9-month subs, I guess I have a child now? I mean, you can. You can if you want. Or you can wait until you get to 18, and then you can have twins. That's the way it works. I love Mal's Animal Crossing painting, and I have her Stardew painting on my laptop. Anyways, as always, thanks for all you do, Stephen and Mal. Aw, and shout out to Mal. That's something new. That wasn't out on Friday, right?
No, it wasn't.
Mal's Animal Crossing painting is new. I forgot. That's come out. It's a good painting. It is
a good painting. It's really pretty.
It
turned out real pretty.
Yeah. You know what I like about it? And I mean, it's Animal Crossing, right? Like it's Animal Crossing. Everyone can appreciate it.
Yeah.
But what's cool is that it's your island. Because that's
in the full version. I show the screenshot that I
base it off of. Yeah, it's neat. Also, did anyone else decide to put their house on the little peninsula? Depending on
some of them aren't as wide, like on some of the island layouts.
Oh, really?
So like
because
one of our friends, like theirs is a bit more narrow, and I don't think they could.
Because I have
some people are saying that theirs didn't fit.
Oh, because mine. My house is on the right side, But I don't think my peninsula's big enough to put...
Your peninsula's on the right. You said house is on the right.
Oh, sorry. My peninsula's on the right, but I don't think it's big enough for a house. So, it's a shame that you can't change, like, the sand and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't... Like, what if I just...
I needed, like, 2 more blocks of grass where I'm trying to build something into the sand.
Like, how cool would it have been if I could have made the entire island sand?
Yeah.
No trees.
I mean, you can lay down sand paths, but...
It's not the same.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not the same.
You're still gonna have grass on the edges.
I don't want that.
Oh, I wanted to point out something with the painting. I have some larger item products for sale in Redbubble now.
Oh, yeah!
And it's just this painting so far, because I need to go back and do everything else, and there's 87 or something paintings to go back through.
Yeah. If I will say...
Yeah.
Some of the new products that Mao is offering are, like, shower curtains, blankets, scarves.
Yeah, bath mats.
Basically big items.
Yeah.
And right now the only the only design that supports that is
the newest one.
If you have a specific design, because Mao will have to eventually go back and do all of these. If you have
since I started Mal Makes, they add new products every so often.
Yeah.
And then
you have to go back and
start by disabling them, and I have to go back into each single one individually, adjust it, save it, and then it's offered.
So if you have a specific design, so like if you're like, oh my god, I'd love to have
BioShock painting on a blanket.
Yeah.
Or a shower curtain.
Yeah, if you're like, oh, I love the BioShock painting, could you do that? Tweet at Mao and tell her that you want a specific design for a big product, and she will work on those first. Because that's actually how you ended up doing this.
Fosdick says in before all the paintings.
So yeah, if you've always wanted a blanket of one of Mao's designs or something, then yeah, if you want like a national park blanket or something, send a tweet to Mao and say which design you want, and she will try and enable those in that order. So you'll be able to purchase that if you want. And also, it's probably obvious, but you know, if you're buying a blanket for a bed and the painting is this big, like it is getting blown up. It's probably obvious. Will it look fine? Yeah. It should look fine, but you know, it's not like you're going to be able to see the specific grains or whatever of the
Jacket
painting.
says, speaking of new products, any chance we could get paintings on coasters? Most of them are. Some of the older ones aren't going to be because that's a new product they've added since I've started.
Yeah.
So like the more recent ones will have coasters, Jacket K.
But again,
there's no mouse pads on Redbubble though, so.
But again, any specific product, like if you know that coasters exist and you go and you find an old design and it doesn't have coasters, like just reach out to Mao.
Yeah.
And let her know, because she can make that happen. She's accessible. She's accessible. 300 bits from Shishusamu says, Honk Train. The best type. 100 bits from Wolves with Pie. And then immediately 300 bits from Wolves with Pie. Appreciate it, thank you. 20 months from Existential Joker. 20 months, my how time flies. Seems like not that long ago when I first subbed here for a single V emote. Here's to many more months of Crunch, Peggy, and Toast. That's right, that was our first emote. Back when you have to just get whatever username they give you. So, yeah, Foster's got it. Steffi22. Steffi22V. God, that does feel like a long time. Actually, and it wasn't... That only existed for a month. Because we joined Twitch, and then we hit affiliate. No, we hit affiliate and partner like a week apart or days apart or something.
I don't
remember. But there was a very short amount of time that it existed. So shout out to everyone that remembers Steffi22. It's my favorite Nickelodeon show. Calyx with 300 bits. Honk. Thank you, Calyx. I also got 100 bits from Destiny Light 2 and 100 bits from Human Brian. And then a 4-month resub from Lumina100 says, love these things. Aw, well thanks. I'm assuming you're talking about breakfast stream. And not like months as a concept. I love months. 20 months at tier 2. Gold toast from Drek. Good morning, grandparents. Hope you're doing well. We're doing well, Drek. Hope you're doing well as well. And sorry that your trip got canceled due to the state of the world. Because that really sucks. But, you know, reschedule. 300 bits from Squid. Gee, if only our phones told us what day it was so we wouldn't forget. But stuff like that only exists in sci-fi, right, Steven?
Happy bye.
I mean, my phone is the reason that breakfast stream continues to happen on time.
Ankles.
So I can handle that. But asking me like what week or day it is, I'm like, oh, I don't know. No idea. It's impossible. Thank you, Squid. 4 months from Scolopendra. Thank you. 4 months also from Storebot99. Thank you for quarantine entertainment. Just started rewatching the Twilight Princess LP again. Still just as great. Aw, well thank you. I haven't seen that in a long time. It has been a while. You know what I was actually doing yesterday? I was going through memorable moments and trying to pick out what was going to come out for today or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I was going through the Skyrim playlist because I have them all grouped by game. So I was going through Skyrim and I was playing a moment and it dawned on me. I was like, this is from like 8 years ago. That's crazy. Yeah. I started Skyrim in 2011. So all through 2012, 2013, like I'm playing this game and I'm starting to not think about projects in terms of the project. I'm starting to think about it as Steven at an age. And that's weird. It's a distinction. They're not the same. So when I hear myself talking, I'm like, I don't feel like, oh, that's Skyrim. That's from a while ago. I'm like, I can hear 23-year-old Steven, you know, talking. It's weird when place becomes the vlog. I mean, it's kind of getting like that. And yes, there are strangely still Skyrim memorable moments.
Yes.
Although a lot of them now are really short, so they'll probably get montaged together, because some of them are just... It was back before we had a time limit that we aimed for. Because nowadays we try to make sure they're all half a minute.
Yeah,
at least 30 seconds long. It used to be they weren't like that, so we would find like a funny 6-second thing and be like, that's funny! And that now we're like, no, they should be a little bit longer than that. 300 bits from Shy. I've paid off all my debt and I built a few inclines, but because I started stubbornly saving my fish and bugs for CJ and Flick, I'm currently in a state of poverty. Mao was visiting Sab Irene's island yesterday to buy shrubs.
Yes, Leaf was there. And
Mao was playing and she's like, look at this. And she holds the Switch over at me so I can see it. And Sab's island is nothing.
She's a fence around her house that's huge.
There must have been 200 bugs. And I was like...
And fish.
I was like, oh, wow. And I mean, like, it makes sense. Like, if you want to get the most bang for your buck, you should wait for them to show up. But it was just very funny. I was like, that's a lot. I don't know if I could deal with having that many in my town. Let's see. Oh, Mag Mayhem's got some info. First breakfast stream was 4th of September. Affiliate announcement vlog is 22nd September. And partner announcement vlog is 2nd of October, so a little over a week apart. Yeah, so 30 days past September. So that's 9 and then 2. So, like, yeah, like 10 days-ish, 10 or 11. I knew it was close. So, yeah, so Steffi22V was, like, 10 days. Although it probably took them a little time to change my, thing over. Oh, 30 days in September. Yeah. Okay, then 10.
Yeah, because I did the Knuckle thing and it was...
Yeah, 10. Yeah. So it's, yeah, it takes them a little time to change your prefix, because that has to be done manually. So when you hit affiliate, you know, you get this prefix that you don't get to choose, and then when you finally hit partner, you're allowed to change it, and you have to email them and be like, please change it to this. And then they'll do it, but it's got to be done by a human. Let's see. You got a 2-month resub from Just NTB. 2-month sub. Been watching the channel for quite some time and finally got a little more consistent with catching streams. You guys are great. Stay safe and stay blessed. Thank you. Thank you, NTB. Congrats on 2 months. And then also 2 months
At Gold Toast.
At Gold Toast is Kimchi Kobold. Thank you, Kimchi. 500 bits from Ollie. I need my own Kepi. All I have are stupid dogs.
Aw.
I still love them, though. Kepi's great. When he's not getting, you know, leg cramps or whatever it was that was yesterday. You can't scare us like that.
Yeah.
You cannot scare us like that. Doggone it, cat. Just dealt with all this stuff 2 months ago, so I seeing Kepi like start to hiss at nothing. I'm like, no, buddy, don't do, please. We got 300 bits from Danny X6. Wanted to thank everyone for the good vibes a while back when I was auditioning for the musical. After waiting a few weeks after callbacks for the cast list, they let us know the show is canceled because of global situation. It is a bummer, but on to finding the next project. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and everyone's got to deal with these cancellations, so it sucks. But, again, on to the next project. There's always a tomorrow, you just keep moving. So you'll be fine. I mean, I think everything will be alright. I'm just thinking about the fact that, like, there'll be some day where people can go see musicals again. Don't know when that day is. Maybe soon if you're in Georgia. But, you know, someday in the near future. 1,600 bits from Nixelpad. Did someone say 16 gallons? How many gallons?
How many gallons are in the Subaru?
16. I think. God, I don't know. It's probably 16. That sounds right. That sounds right. 300 bits from Shy. Valkyrie needs food. Wizard is about to die. Subaru needs cubes. Subaru needs cubes badly.
Ryan B says, what's the knuckle method? It's how you tell what days of the month have 31 days. So if you put your hands together like this, and then you start on your left pinky knuckle, and then it's January, February, March, April, May, June, July. July is this knuckle, and then it's August, September, October, November, December. And the ones that are on the top of the knuckles, except, yeah, those are all 31. And the ones in the valleys are 30, except February.
Mallory does this every time.
I learned it in a Girl Scout book. Or no, was it
and like
American Girl or Girl Scouts?
I just know the poem. 30 days has September, April, June, and November, all the rest of 31, except February.
Yeah.
And like I just do that. 30 days has September, April, June, and November, and then I'm good. But every time we have this, you know, if Mal needs to know the date, she literally is like,
okay, January, February, March.
and I'm like, okay, all right, that's fine, it's fine. I mean, if you don't know the thing, then it's harder to know the thing later. Learning a poem now, that's impossible. You're only allowed to know poems until you're like 14, and then your brain stops learning poetry. I can't remember a poem now. Popev says, I just remember? Get out. No one's ever done that before.
Yeah, but I didn't have a phone when I was in 3rd grade.
Phones didn't... Well, it's not the concept of a phone existed,
well,
but it was...
a smartphone.
It was a little different.
DC20 will say, says, I learned the method from the calendar riff track short.
The calendar has 12 months. That's a great one, by the way. If you get a chance, I don't know how much that riff track is. It's worth the cost.
It's a short, so it's only
$1 or $2 or something. I don't know.
remember.
It's worth the cost. I'm telling you, if you need something to watch with your family,
it's only like 10 minutes long.
Gosh, look, I don't know what it's called. The calendar.
Chaz, are you still here? Chaz knows it.
Anyway, it's great.
Yep, the calendar. How to use it.
It's I don't know what it costs. It's worth it. If you need something to watch today, we have definitely made references to that over the years in LPs and content. It's $1. It's $1 well spent.
The grasses one is good too.
What fresh hell is this? The grasses is also one that we've referenced many times. Anyway, not sponsored, but give them $1. DN Shade 124 subscribes. Thank you and welcome. 8 months from R Toasty. 8 months listening to Toastman. Thank you, Toastman. No problem, Toasty. it's very appropriate because we both have toast. 12 months, that's a year. Congrats, Sir Danny01. Appreciate it. 9 months from Bored Turtle. Twitch baby, back to sleep now. You wake up just to give birth and then back to sleep. 4 months from Josre. Wow, I'm still only at 4 months. Feels like it's been forever. Yeah, but you say that and then all of a sudden you'll be like, oh my god, a year. Oh no, 20 months. So it moves quick. 9 months from Lovino Feli Vargas. Appreciate it. And congrats on 3 months. 3 pluses, not 3 months. 300 bits from Gold Mage. My D&D group this week decided to meet tonight, Wednesday, and Thursday nights in addition to our usual Sunday morning session. Excited for that, though it does mean I'll have to find some other time to watch the bonus stream on Thursday. Even though the campaign takes place on a boat, or really an ocean liner, haven't seen any albatrosses yet. Maybe they're all feeding elsewhere. Albatrosses usually eat fish, squid, octopi, and cuttlefish, but they're often seen following ships for scraps. Today's albatross fact brought to you by Gold Mage. Gold Mage, when you need an albatross. Fact. Gold Mage, thank you. 300 bits from Joltre. Honk. Just caught 3 coelacanth yesterday, so I'm riding that high. Still haven't caught one, because it refuses to rain in my game. Again, I live in anti-Seattle. Ellie Grace subscribes. Appreciate it and welcome. 18 months from Juvenation. 1+. Thank you, Juvie. 5 months, I'd say Milk Bomb. 5 months. 5 subs. There's only a few alerts left.
I know. But
my brain has been toasted now. Ha! Toasty. Because I'm down to the end here. 5 gift subs from Jodre to Rain or Shine, Benny is Me, Zillamapple, Frankie31x2, and Tara T. Jodre, appreciate it. Fierce Kitty gives 300 bits. It says, MUC closed Terminal 1. Great. Now I need to walk 2 extra kilometers to my office. That's a lot of additional walking. Wow.
Yeah.
Like, just very suddenly, like, well, guess I gotta do 2 extra kilometers. Good lord. 200 bits from Ellie Grace. Appreciate it. 2 months from the Moonwalking Beetle. He says, love you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you, Moonwalking Beetle. Hope you're having a good morning. 500 bits from Nixelpad. Self-portrait, duck neck on quite literally everything. Now, I have a question.
Yes.
I don't know if you have this data offhand. How often do you sell products with duck? She will look it up.
Give me a second.
Like, don't get me wrong. It's not that it's a bad painting, but it is kind of, unique.
Okay, Redbubble, I'll log in.
It just seems kind of unique. So I don't know how many times you're getting people that are like, I definitely need
coffee.
A blanket. Yeah, it's very niche. Niche is a better word. Or niche, depending on how you want to pronounce that.
Coffee.
She's going to find out. We're going to get actual data. Brandon says, have you only sold 2 stickers? Because I have those 2 stickers courtesy of my boyfriend. Wouldn't it be great if Mal logs in and it's like, huh, we've only ever sold 2 stickers. But now it's available as a duvet.
Sales by work? Yeah. What did I call it?
I don't know what is it called duck? I think it's called duck. Pretty sure.
Check chat.
Is it duck? Yeah, it's duck. Is it by date?
No.
Wow. 31 products. This is the number of products?
That's the number of products. I don't know what the other 2 are.
Man. There's actually some surprising numbers on here.
Let me go see what those other columns are. That's margin and tax. Okay.
I could have told you that. I'm not sure why you had to check that. I thought that was obvious information. And now we're not...
Well, you know how many it is. They're sorted by...
Yeah, 31 products.
Mm-hmm.
What's so interesting is that there's been more products sold for duck than actually some other things. In fact, there's been more for duck than anything on this page.
Why? I thought I sorted it by number. of the second column. Oh well.
Interesting.
Let me look. Let me resort.
Interesting. Duck might be a bigger seller than I imagined. But people aren't buying like the canvases of it. They're buying stickers or things like that. Neat. I learned something. I was like, probably like nothing. Nope. 31 different purchases on that. What's your from a product number perspective?
What the second column here?
Yeah, like just
I can't sort by that one.
That's strange.
103.
I was just curious,
29.
like, you don't have to verbally
This one.
out loud say the numbers. I'm just curious what your best-selling
This
thing
one.
is. Misty Castle?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. It's not that Misty Castle's bad.
It's been around a while.
It's been around for... Was that year one?
Yes.
So it's a year one, so it's been out a long time. And it's Zelda, which is a popular series.
Yeah.
Okay. I was curious about that. Yeah. It looks like Mal's sold the most of a product, like quantity,
Yeah.
of Misty Castle. Neat. Back in Red said, didn't Chaz draw the original duck neck? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then Mal painted it, and now you can buy it on a skirt. If that's what you need to do, then we got you. Skirtman
Coffee.
gives a sub to Giraffe Whale. I like that. 15 months from Opie SSBM. Appreciate it. Thank you. 8 months from Toaster Wolf 99. Thank you as well. We got 300 bits in 100-bit increments from Ollie Tomlinson Music. And then 300 bits from Shy, who says, my favorite way of referring to Redacted is the Backstreet Boys reunion tour, and catching Redacted as getting tickets. It was coined by the Game Grumps and is just a really fun analogy. I have never heard that before. Interesting. Also, I don't know the difference between the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, because my first thought was like, which ones are they? The Backstreet Boys are I Want It That Way. You don't know, do you?
No, I don't.
You were never a teenage girl. Don't lie. The Backstreet Boys, is that... Yeah, okay. Well, what does NSYNC do?
It's gonna be me. May.
It's gonna... NSYNC is Bye Bye Bye.
Mhm.
I thought those were the same. You know what they should do? They should both come back. And they should join forces. That's what they should do. Backstreet Boys are the good band, NSYNC are the bad band.
I had a friend who really liked Lance Bass from NSYNC.
So Lance Bass and Justin Timberlake are both NSYNC?
Mm-hmm.
Well, who is in Backstreet Boys? Or is any of the Backstreet Boys still famous? Now?
I don't remember.
Coffee.
Because, like, Justin Timberlake is famous. Like, Aaron Carter's brother is in Backstreet Boys. I couldn't name a single one of the boys from the Backstreet.
Nick Carter.
God. Aaron Carter, that name immediately produces a small song clip. And I assume it's an Aaron Carter song, but when I read the words on screen, Aaron Carter, I hear in the back of my brain, people all around, you got to come and get it from the left to the right, make noise, and that's it. And there's no start, there's no finish. I just hear that. It's like back like 15 years ago on iTunes when you got to do a tiny snippet, and I'm like, but what is that? And it's like, there's no other information available. I'm like, brain, check again. Nope, there's nothing. Would you like to hear the end? I'm like, please no. From the left to the right, make noise. And I'm like, that doesn't help me. Is there anything else? Like, is there anything else up there? Would you like to hear it again? No! Wait, wasn't there... Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. Hold. Synapses are firing. Synapses are firing. Oh, there's something here. There's something here. I don't know the song. I don't know the tune. I just know the subject matter. It's like... And maybe it's the same stupid song. My parents are out of the house.
Yeah, that's Aaron's party.
Is that the song
it says.
Is that the same song I was doing?
Yeah.
Oh.
The song is Aaron's Party, Come and Get It.
Oh, okay. I was... Oh, hold on. There's another line. It's gotta be long, though. That's it. That's all I had. I found another line in my brain. It's gotta be long, though. What is that referring to? I don't know. Could be a very suggestive song. All I know is that that's all I had in my head. People all around, you got to come and get it. Gotta be long, though.
Okay.
We learned something today. 300 bits from Ollie Thompson Music. Just wanted to extend the stream. Sorry, mods. You good? I'm good at doing that myself. I can handle that all by myself. 300 bits from Andrew in the kitchen. Hoping that this is a well-timed coffee. Duck is best painting. Not niche at all. It is, I mean, it's good. It's a good conversation starter, whether it's on your wall or on...
Your bedspread.
Or your bedspread. Oh. Sorry, I'm just thinking...
Stop. Just move on.
I know, but... How great would that be? Would you like to come in? I would. Oh, now I'd like to leave. Or maybe they're into that. 300 bits from Joel Ray. Just like with Game Boy Player Disc Only, we love jokes so much more than you realize. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. I just want folks to laugh, as I hope they're doing now. Sapphire America says, it's too early for this.
Yeah, I know.
It's too early for this. Sorry, I really now want to order the duck comforter, or whatever.
Put it on the guest bed?
I want to put it on the guest bed forever, and then also I want to film a short that is that idea. Oh, it's so good. 300 bits from Ambi Walsh. I reproduced Mal's Tetris painting in Animal Crossing, working from one of my couch pillows. Next purchase, full couch of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. That would be so cool! I didn't think about that. Mal, you have enough Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze paintings
To put pillows all the way across the couch?
that would actually be super neat. There's actually been 2 different people I remember that have ordered like 4 or 5 pillows at a time of Mallory's artwork, and then they just decorated their entire couch in various Mal Makes art, and they've tweeted pictures to Mal, and it's super cool looking.
It is.
But that would be really neat with the Tropical Freeze stuff, because then it all like has the same...
Goes in...
Yeah, and it's also kind of in order.
It's basically the pentaptic, but pillow form.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the pillows are really neat. I mean, some people are going to be super into like interior design and want things to match, and I guess you could find a painting that would match. But if you're into just having like a splash of color in your room, the pouch pillows, the couch pillows are a really great product for that, because all the pictures that we've seen have been really neat. We got 500 bits from Mr. Game Boy 18. Imagine one of the duck products for a white elephant party. Imagine the duck painting for a white elephant party. Who painted this and why? We don't ask these questions. It's just a white elephant party. You just accept. A pouch kilo. A pouch kilo will send you to prison for a long time. We've really stretched that family-friendly tag this morning.
You.
No.
I'm not I'm gonna go play Animal Crossing.
No. It's we. It's we. You have to. It's we. We're in this. We're in this together. When I say the words that I'm not supposed to say, I gotta make sure it's both of us.
No, it's not.
Anyway, let's stop the stream.
Yes.
It's been 94 minutes. Thank you all so much for being
Bye, Kippy.
here. Oh God, he was hot. Trying to think if there's anything to announce before we leave the Let's open up this pit. Man, how do I get Jack to cover a Waffle House song? Oh man, I have a new goal in life. Like, he could either cover it like in a traditional way, because that'd be funny, or like a metal rendition.
Special lady at the Waffle House.
Special lady at the Waffle House. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh my god, I want him to do that. I don't know how to make him do that. Ask very nicely. Shy with the 1500 bits to open up this pit. That's still appropriate, right? Yeah, you opened up the pit. Shy, I appreciate it. And then there's milk bombs happening here at the end. Are you trying to prevent the stream from ending? 5 subs from Cobalt Custard to Hutaba, Moonwolf3366, Galactic Sab, Peggy George 2033. It's funny. Green Rupee, Cobalt Thank You, and then immediately following that, 10 subs from Mr. Game Boy to Crimson Boa 1, Amigami, Belina Ela, The Cam Live, Tarakosama, Andrea, Cyrodiilic Spadetail, Lassie San Diego, The Mystical Manjo, and It's a Stepladder. Oh. I was like, I have Christmas music off. But this isn't technically Christmas. This is Diddy Kong Racing, so we'll let it slide. Mr. Game Boy, thank you for the... Oh, okay. Thank you for the milk bomb. We got 300 bits from Danny X6. Ah, yes. Extending the stream. Neat. Danny going for the triple combo this morning. And then 5 subs, another milk bomb from Jodre to DeFlares, Kimberly0423, Aeronautica.
Nautical.
Aeronautical GG.
Mm-hmm.
And Harness Racer.
And
Mysterious Green Thunder. I got there. Jodre, thank you. Y'all, you have to give me a second. I was trying to think of what I was going to say, and then you guys did the thing. Hold on.
Things to announce?
Yeah. Things to announce.
Thursday night.
Well, is there anything like between now and Thursday, or no?
Just regular stuff.
Tune on in for some regular stuff. Who's in for some regular stuff?
And Thursday morning will be another breakfast stream, and Thursday night will be your stream on John's channel.
And then Friday we return to Super Mario RPG. Yeah. Okay. Listen. We gotta go shopping. We got another milk bomb here. 5 subs from Danny X6 to The Bassoonist 7513, Shark's Toll, Bryce Battle P, and Evil Lucario, and Pyro Spyro. I think Spyro qualifies as a pyro no matter what, because he breathes fire onto things. That's just what he does. Danny, thank you. Listen.
Yeah.
Listen. We gotta go to the store.
Yeah. And
buy food. It's gonna be very hard to do that when I gotta keep reading the things. There's another milk bomb here from Maximin. 5 subs to Rebel Tech FPV, Jim Rabbit, Lugia XD1, Blue Jay's Feather, and J-Olia 15. Now, you know, you could do it Thursday. We'll be back on Thursday. We'll be here. We'll be back. It'll be on Thursday. We'll be here on Thursday too. That's in 2 days. It's a very small amount of time to wait. So you don't have to keep going. So we got... No! I guess now I am stuck forever at the stream. I was hoping one day I'd leave, that was gonna be my dream. go and buy some groceries, buy some much needed food. But instead, I gotta sit here. I don't know, that seems kind of rude. Y'all are gonna hold me prisoner at my own stream.
Bye.
Listen. No. You stay right here. No, if I'm just here, you gotta stay here too.
Can I get Animal Crossing?
No, you cannot enjoy this. 5,000 bits from Mr. Game Boy 18, who asked, sing about your wanting to leave but can't woes. Being held prisoner in my own stream. 2 milk bombs. No, I mean like 5 milk bombs and then 5 milk bombs. It's 10 milk. You guys know how milk works. You guys know milk comes in explosives. 5 subs from Read the Nintendo Painter to Antidote. What are you doing? No! Stop! Breakfast forever! No! Where was I? I just need to go to the store. Read the Nintendo Painter is the one who threw the bombs. Oh my god! What are you? Stop! Read the Nintendo Painter gives the subs to Andy Tote, Jack T. Slayer, Counter, Slicer, Hogarth Von Tennerstick, and Pete Cat. Thank you, Reed. Then another milk bomb from Joe Dre, 5 subs to Senor Art, Lord Nagish Fear, Rider 082, FJ Time, and Spoonasaur. Joe Dre, I appreciate it. Maximin with the 10 subs. The big old milk bomb to Escrivan, Light, I don't know what is this? I'm an alligator. Escrivan, Light Rose 47, Alistair Byrose, I'm still doing it, the Omega Bear, Calico Plus, Brook Trout 96, Zeke 77, Blazing Fry Pan, Shadow Yoshi 91, and Saya-chan. Maximin, thank you. Another 5 gift subs from Joel Dre to Gcar 709, Hannah, that's fun. Christian PKC, Gamer Freak 89, and Shefferson 314. Joe Dre, thank you. 5 subs. Fossix got in on this. 5 subs from Fossix to Antica Talithia, Ziangu, Wallen Hornigan, Nintendo Reaper, and Filix 20. Fossix, thank you. Danny with the 5. They're still coming. 5 subs to Valix Butterfly. It's Fleur. Max. What?
Fleur.
Fleur? That's how you pronounce that? Is that like a word I should know?
3 good.
3. Oh, y'all. I gotta go faster. It's Fleur. Max of the West, Stuck at TM, and Primary Second. Danny, thank you. Retro Remedies gives a sub to Will A. Peters. Unbent Reagent resubscribes for 17 months. Thank you. 300 bits from Aldo512 says 2-hour stream hype. No! That's 17 more minutes. I will not allow restriction to you. I will beat you. I'm gonna get to the end of this. Mr. Game Boy 18 gives a sub to You Can Never Leave. That's ominous. Furious Kitty gives a sub to Silent Companion. Quack Team James with 500 bits who says, so I'm off to the store. Do you need anything, Steven?
Coffee.
Yeah, I need to go. Myself with my own body. 300 bits from... Got really high. 300 bits from...
A song about how much you love your grandchildren.
My grandchildren are the best. They love us oh so much. Every time they want to give me all of this love, I appreciate it and say thank you. Y'all truly are the best. But I need to go to the store and you're putting me to the test. 5,000 bits from Danny, who asked for a song about how much you love your grandchildren right now. It's a love. It's a... Fossix, make a poll.
Yes.
It's a special kind of love. A special kind of angry love.
Or did Brandon?
Where was I? Danny, thank you for the bits. I gotta go back up to the... I was here. 300 bits from Shy, who says, I need to buy clothes, but there's only soup. Where are you? I'm at Soup's. I mean, what store are you at? The store's called Soup's. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Screw you! I know what that reference is. 5 subs from Joel Dre to Nekasios, Blazy Boy 2006, Sammy 5587, D Manuel, C Hong 1121, Joel Dre, thank you. 5 subs from Cobalt Custard to Trevbot 911, John Howe online, Evie Curry, Natarly Lover, and Isaac 263569. Cobalt, thank you. 300 bits from Andrew in the kitchen. I think we broke Steven, everyone. I laughed so hard that I need to pee. Well, that's good.
Isn't that your favorite thing?
It's not my favorite thing. No. I hope you are happy with what you made happen. Note to your future self, don't say that the stream is coming to an end. No, go get those groceries. I'm just going to start just like, there won't be any lead up to it. I'll be like, and stream's over. I'll just have to end. 300 bits from Danny. This usually happens on Masay's stream, and it's my favorite. This has happened before on like a game stream.
Right.
No! 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 What song? What song? Let's open up this pit, says my good friend Jack. Honestly, this all feels like a personal attack. Trying to just go to the store today sometime. Instead, you force me to keep reading subs and then do rhymes. Please, God. Why? Why is this happening? 5,000 bits from Shy, who says, let's open up this pit. I will run this pit into the ground. I'm crazy, I'll do it. You guys are actually going to do this. You're going to make this go 2 hours. You're going to make this go 2 hours. How? There's 100 sub. Oh my God. There's more.
What's the poll say?
The poll's
the arrow.
The poll is, will Steven end before the 2 hour mark? There's only 11% of people that believe yes. And if they voted yes, they should probably change their votes, to be honest. Oh my God. I've got 13 minutes. Fine. Y'all want to play? Fine. Ow, that hurt. Fine, let's do it. Let's do this. I'm down. I'm down to rock and roll. We've got about 12 and a half minutes on the clock. Mr. Gameboy with the 10 subs. To Paper Question, Argyle 6, Opera Bubbles, Prescended, Aniki, SMRT Guy 93, ICY 89% of people don't believe in me. IC 0, Lil Rose Ninja, Marissa Raptor, Rainbow Yoshi 123, Mr. Gameboy, I appreciate it. 5 subs from Cybe, Nintendo Kid 64, Eagleluke, Amay 173, Smashing Crossing, and I Love Chewy 94. Cybe, I appreciate it. 300 bits from Elena 123. 2 hour stream hype? No, you don't. I'm gonna beat you. You just wait and see. 5 subs from Maximin 88882. CW Poke, Late Art, The Guy Creates, Q 1991. What?
Just keep going.
Miss Nintendeek, appreciate it. 5 subs from Wolves of Pie, 2, Thunderez, Victoria Dysphoria, OJ Hat, Smigs Complex, and Chris 21506. Wolves of Pie, I appreciate it. And then, oh God, help me. Also, what did Automod catch? What was that?
It said, your voice was rising, so it rises, and it caught some of that.
Why, Automod? 100 subs. From Mr. Gameboy 18. I've had practice doing this. I can do it. To Starfire 1, TDG459, aka Crow, DS Rennie 9000, a Polyester, CP Leaf 34, a Wild Nose appears, GXD, J Rush 13, Darth Mao 64, Nika Farah, The Skipper 96, Garmacted, Red Dawn 124, Lumiere, Captain Falcon X Ness, Spark 1157, Lucky Bot 131, Elder Goose DD, Nasty A. Maybe it's not supposed to be pronounced that. Oh, it definitely is, because it's Nasty A 6996. Family friendly. The Blazing Truth 3. Mini Kitsune Girl. If it's not. What? No, where? You can't read if you are singing. Oh, I guess that much is true. Oh, the things that you are doing. Yes, I'm looking right at you. In the middle of 100. Guess what? I've lost my place. Now I've got to scroll back up. Do you see this grin on my face? Cool. 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 That was 5,000 bits from Mr. Gameboy18, who said, sing about your woes further. You can't read if you are singing, which is technically true. More importantly, I had to scroll down to get to that to see what it was about. Now I have to scroll back up to find where Mr. Gameboy did the 100, so I can find where I was, and I don't remember the name I stopped on. Mr. Gameboy, thank you for the bits. As I scroll back up, where on God's good earth was I? Okay, oh, there it is, there it is. If it's not fun, Silk Spray, or Silk Osprey, Coondog 1, Lord Gamer Jarsis, The Wrong... Sir Peggy. The Wrong Room Live, Golfing Gamer 222, X Ruby 12, OJ the Viking, Tobias Depanda, Scyther Time, Ignitus, Layrin Streams, Herakes 18, what is that name? Hasandaraz, Wolfboy X13, Red Hero 15, Link Chef, Double A Battery, this is funny, A Fantalid, Quesadillin, Psycho Nacho Man, Ursula 4115, 31-Bit Wits 367, Crimson Sacks, when in doubt why not, Iskabird, Mr. Spoctopus, Ambly Moo, no!
Dig dig plop.
Terraforming in the game is fun, annoying also. I am always going up to all the rivers, you know. Got a shovel and I dig, then dig once more and it's a snap. To finish off the digging with the big old thwap. Again, oh, I'm so glad, but I am losing my place. They actually might do it. They actually, crap, they might do it. That was 5,000 bits from Saibi, who said, sing about the dig dig thwap. No, what? The last user that I read was, oh my god, you did this because this is a form of sadism that doesn't roll off the tongue. I honestly think my brain might be fried and done. I can't find the user, Mr. Game Boy. I'm looking at the list of text. I can't find the user. I have to scroll back down to mark this off. 5,000 bits from Mr. Game Boy 18, who said, sing about the last user you read. I have no idea. I literally can't find the last user I read.
Who did you read?
Coffee.
Oh my god.
Mr. Spoctopus? You were around there.
Okay, I was around there. Mr. Spoctopus, Ambly Moo. I'm only halfway through this. Monocle 92, Chippery 21, One Press L 2P, Muxie Calm, Secret Fury. That name is in Japanese. I can't read that. Drop Mango, Hoblaman, Pharrellogram, Brown Wolf Koji, Aquilus, Cap 200, Hero Chaos Chow, Swirly Thadis, Young Frogod, Steel Guardian 53, Exilra, Lord Chaos, it's so early for this, Lord Chaos, she's back, Lord Chaos 1155, I drowned like Scrooge McDuck, it's weird, Zan's the Man 1, Captain Zeph, Phantom Fox 7, I feel like I'm Naruto right now, Ty Pickup 219, C Cole 0523, Kit, no! I'm a scat man! Scabba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-doo! I'm a scat man! It doesn't work with this song very well! Scatman John was a singer, one of the best of the times. I love him and all of the sounds he made were rhymes. Because his all sounds were Anyway, Scatman John is great. I tried to make the Scatman sounds to the tune of the song. I was like, this does not work very well, does it? Oh my god, I have 5 minutes. Fart. 5,000 bits for Mr. Game Boy 18, who said, sing like the Scatman. You. Oh my god. There it is. Kit Kat, Muff C6, Labla, Labla, Lady Philo, Toonstar JC, Lost Son of Pluto, Hobo Hunter 13, Dr. Lenzo 18, Poison Mushroom. No! Sing about the tourist. They want me to sing about a 2-hour stream. Unfortunately for them, that will all just be a dream. 'Cause with 4 minutes remaining, I swear to God I'll succeed. You guys can't stop me by just making me read. 5,000 bits from George Racing about the 2-hour stream. I'm getting back to where I was. No! Oh my God, these folks are trolling me and it hurts. I appreciate
all of the support.
Desserts. Support doesn't rhyme that well. My mind is gone. I appreciate all of the people sending stuff in the Toastman on my lawn. I can't. Okay, I am running out of time. I'm a little concerned. 5,000 bits from Prince 7 that said, no, what are you doing? I'm realizing that I am not gonna make it now. Sivy wants me to say that Mao is allowed to go play Animal Crossing. I think she will just escape. This is over and I am stuck here reading all of these things. She's gone. I'm alone now. I have 3 minutes. 5,000 bits from Prince 7, which was, think about those who are making financial mistakes to troll you like myself in the glee. We're feeling it, your pain. No. I don't think that I can do it. Mr. Game Boy, he made sure. Making sure that I read these. When I was done, had to read more. Still haven't found my place in the 100 sub bunch. I don't even know if I will ever get to eat lunch. There were 5,000 bits from Saibi who said, sing about Mao wanting to escape to play Animal Crossing. 5,000 bits from Mr. Game Boy 18 who said, never challenge us, Steven. Oh, there are so many. Oh,
It's 3 minutes.
I haven't even finished the 100. Crazy Gamer, Everkai 8, River Zebra, Boris 064, G-Tug1, Steelblade X, Deb79, Full, Karate Eagle, MJF, Superstar 92, Obsidious D, Mini Nessie, C Smiley 88, OJ Mayonnaise, CBB 1112, Psychotic Gex, Jag is King 24, Minister R, and Emerald Shifter. That was 100 subs for Mr. Game Boy. Thank you, but also, I've got 2 minutes, 8 months from Jacket K. Gift sub lottery hasn't favored me yet, so sure, let's stall the stream. I need my Peggy before the stream ends. 500 bits from Cobalt Custard. I can type a really long bit message right here in this bit message and make you read it all out. All the time spent reading out my bit message. There's a thing! Now I've finished reading all 100 subs. I bet you all feel accomplished, don't ya? Bubs, I guess, should have used, cause it ends in an S. Whatever, despite all of these things, you guys are the best. 5,000 bits from Rianne74. Sing about finishing the 100 bomb. Thank you, Rianne. I still technically have a minute. There's just, I was in the middle of Cobalt's message, which is so wonderfully written. All this time spent reading out my bit message, time spent not at the store, time spent on stream still, reading my message, still reading this message, not going to the store, just reading a message. You can never leave, Steven, just time spent reading this. 300 bits from Saibu says, Mal, escape while you can. She did. 300 bits from Fossix, a toasty test for Chaz. 5 subs from Red Dawn 124 to Anime 19901, Ryan WS1, Barry Crepes, Lug Oliver, and Dat LP Guy 1998. 500 bits from Iden Crafting Live. I have decided to be a part of the problem, not a part of the solution. 5 subs from Trophy Hunter Varg to Just So Tired 5, Swampert Rocks, Woot, T64, Ragnarok 77, and the Jerky Wicks. Read the Nintendo Painter gives a sub to 2 hours. Marty Griff 1980 with 500 bits. This is the stream that never ends. It just goes on and on, my friend. 2033 bits from Danny X6. This madness had a distinct lack of Peggy. 7 months from Casadicia. What the heck? I'll join this madness. 300 bits from Furious Kitty. Ahem. Hey Siri, order a pizza. The stream is going longer than I thought. 10 months from Colin Mick Vicar. 2 hour stream. 300. Did you do it? Oh, you did it! Still, if I'm going to be a loser, I don't want to lose by much. 300 bits from Elena123. How long of a bit message can I send? It began with the forging of the great rings. 3 were given to the elves, immortal, wisest and fairest of all beings. 7 to the dwarf lords, great miners and craftsmen of the mountain halls. And 9 rings were gifted to the race of men, who above all else desire power. For within these rings was bound the strength and the will to govern each race. But they were all of them deceived, for another ring was made. 2033 bits from Rianne74 for another Peggy. Appreciate it. 300 bits from Platinum Pikachu 153. Honk. Let's try and write a nice long message for Steven to read out so this goes on beyond 2 hours. Well, here goes. This has been a great stream and it's been fun watching, and I hope we can do all this again on Thursday with plenty of milk bombs and singing and whatnot. Has this gone long enough yet? Because I can't think of any more to say. 100 bits from the Skipper 96. 5 subs from Tachi Gamer 96 to Zvi, Baselard FE, CMAT 32, Paladin X Gamer, and Sinful Shadow. 500 bits from Wasted Aeon, who says, I'm dying over here. This is the best stream ever. 300 bits from NG Bin. Relax, said the chat stream. We are programmed to deceive. You can check out anytime, but you can never leave. Truly, we are all stuck in Hotel California. 100 bits from Wallen Hornigan. 300 bits from Ange. My 2-year-old son came in here and picked up my phone. I'm playing Animal Crossing while I listened to the stream and was very concerned for Mamo Steezy, which is supposed to be Mario Steven. Also, I love that I am Mario Steven to your son. That's great, and I'm gonna remember that title forever. 500 bits from the Chemist 2020, who says, Hi, Steven! Hi, Chemist! 15 months from the Lord Chuckleton III. Jaldre gives a sub to Blue Wind 098. 500 bits from Mr. Gameboy 18, who says, The Fitness Gram Pacer Test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues. The 20-meter pacer test will begin in 30 seconds. Line up at the start. The running speed starts slowly but gets faster each minute after you hear the signal ba-de-boop. Ba-de-boop. A sing lap should be completed every time you hear the sound. Ding. Remember to run in a straight line and run as long as possible the second time you fail to complete a lap before the sound. And then 500 bits from Dane1647 says, How do you feel about reading butts and not shopping? Butts, butts, butts and butts. Butts, 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 butts and butts. Let it be known. Let it be known that I may have been a loser. But I only lost by 2 minutes.
My turnips are 78.
Those are bad turnips. 300 bits from Paint Chipper says, I just woke up and thought this would be over. What is happening? That's a great question.
Yeah.
That's a great question. Is this the longest breakfast stream? Did we beat 2 hours before? I feel like we beat 2 hours before. If not, this might be the longest. If it's not the longest, it is officially the second longest. Oh my god. Paint Chipper, thank you. Never forget, Steven. Never challenge the chat. I mean, you have to understand, like, it was like 10:43. It was like 17 minutes. I'm like, well, there's no way that it's going to go on for 17 minutes. And everyone was like, you're right, it'll go on for 20. Let's roll. And then that's... Do you have any idea how hard it is to read a list of names, a list of 100 names, where during several times throughout you have to lose your place and just come up with a song and then go back and try and get back to where you were? I've never had to do that. Mr. Game Boy, thank you. Also, 300 bits from Danny, who says, can't wait to do this again on Thursday. Long sigh. 500 bits from Mr. Game Boy says, never challenge the chat. NCTC. Everyone get that tattooed on your forearm. I do want to say thank you. The amount of support this morning is certainly ridiculous, and I appreciate it. I hope everyone had a fun. We almost got to the point where I'm starting to get worried because I don't have memorable moments scheduled, so I gotta, like, do that. and make sure that that comes out on time. Thank you all for being here. I am not going to be going to a post stream this morning, or a post screen, because it's too dangerous. I'm too scared. So I'm just going to be ending it off straight from here. Thank you all. And I do hope that you have a wonderful Tuesday, and we will see you on Thursday. Oh, I guess I lost, but only by a bit. It could have been more, but everyone had an itch to give me a little breathing room right there near the end. Thank all of you for the support that you send.
Coffee.
I just want to go shopping. Just want to go shopping. 5,000 bits from Danny, who said, "Sing about how little you lost by." It was a tiny amount. I really thought there was not a chance. I was like, "Oh, I can do a lot." Dear Lord, it's so long. And I've sincerely been put in my place. 500 bits from Joe Dre. Never challenge. We have the willpower to win. 300 bits from Shire says, "I don't know if support is the proper term for what happened. I feel like I got beat up. Like I feel like I've been in a fight." I literally had a fight with our audience. Never challenge the chat. Thank you, Joe Dre. All right, folks. I'm stopping it here. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Good God. Nothing to announce, so we will see you Thursday. We beat the crap out of you. I mean, I kind of feel like it. Everyone
Took you into an alley and just...
I know! Sing for us! Sing! Read this list of names!
Take it to 11.
Read this list of names. Why? Just read it. Stop reading. Sing a song. I don't know.
How many times do we need to teach you this lesson, old man?
How many times do we gotta teach you this lesson, old man? That's a great SpongeBob. All right, turning it off. Have a great day. God, I have a headache. I really did get beat up. We love you all. Appreciate the support. We will see you on
Thursday.
That's the day that we will see them, yes. God.